Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 15th of October 2021, and I don't know if it's just because it's a Friday, but I am once again getting more and more hopeful for the future. I think the signs that the cracks in the edifice are getting more and more and getting deeper and deeper are everywhere now. I mentioned a couple of days ago that the French Senate were going to vote on a motion whether they should have, make the old Big V compulsory for all. And I didn't realise how imminent that vote was, because apparently it's taken place and it was rejected by a very big majority. So thank heavens there's a little bit of sanity prevailing there in France. Yes, Australia, they also had the same kind of thing, compulsory Big Vs in, I think it's the Northern Territories in Australia, and apparently that has actually come in. Now, I don't know how long that's going to last. It's obviously bad news, but I believe in Australia they are going to have a court case where the government will be asked to prove the existence of the lurgy. Apparently this has happened in 9 countries already. I think the most recent being Spain, I believe. I haven't totally 100% kind of verified this, but I have seen a report that the Spanish High Court have kind of asked the government to prove the existence of the lurgy, and the Spanish government weren't able to do that. So that has been a very significant ruling in Spain. And as I say, it's happening in, well, that's about the 9th country, and Australia are about to have a similar court case. And if that kind of goes the same way, which it probably will, because none of these governments can actually prove 100% the existence of a purified lurgy. And I think once that happens in Australia, hopefully that will we'll start to see the wheels falling off the sort of tyranny wagon over there. That would be very, very nice to see, and I'm hopeful that it will happen as well. And coming back a bit closer to home, you've got I think was it Davies, the Conservative MP, who was actually banned by this stupid platform, not for very long, because he then complained bitterly about freedom of speech, and this platform then had to sort of go back on their decision. And if only they did that for everybody, that would be nice. But he has been vocal about a certain type of passport. And then you've got Sir Christopher Chope, who is getting more and more vocal about the Big V itself and the various reactions that are happening about it. And I think he's calling for, I think it's either an inquiry into that sort of thing, or even sort of an act of parliament to, look into what's going on here, and maybe even put a pause on it. But more and more people are speaking out about it, and I saw the interview between Stu Peters and Dr. His surname, it starts with M, and it kind of rhymes with Toblerone. So I think you can probably work out. And he apparently is the inventor of the technology behind the Big Vs. And he was saying that basically they shouldn't be getting used. So, that tells you everything, doesn't it? If the inventor of the blimmin' thing is saying it's a basket case, maybe people should start listening a bit more now. But going back to Christopher Chope, he is getting more and more vocal against the big V as well. And let's hope that, all of this just starts to get things moving at a greater pace now. I think more and more people like him are starting to speak out. It would be nice if a few Labour and Liberal MPs did the same, wouldn't it? I mean, why is it that, really the only effective opposition against the government with regard to lockdowns and with regard to passports and with regard to what's going on with these treatments, the most effective opposition currently are Conservative backbenchers. I mean, what's going on? I mean, Liberal and Labour, where are you? Or are you sort of quite happy to continue getting your Klaus dividend? If you know what I'm saying. I think a lot of you might be somehow. Otherwise, why else are you keeping quiet and not putting up a proper opposition to the government? But just coming back to the likes of us, the likes of you guys watching this, and I'm going to just say that hopefully all of this will break sort of sooner rather than later. As I say, the cracks are appearing, and I think hopefully you guys will be held up as the heroes of society, and very much like the Battle of Britain pilots were in the Second World War. And that's quite appropriate. There were very few of them who kind of won the day in that particular battle, and there's very, very few people like you guys who are speaking out, attending sort of various London shopping trips and other shopping trips around the country as well, Birmingham, Glasgow and everywhere else. And even if you're just speaking out to friends and family, making yourself and your position very well known, you've been vocal on it, sort of leaving comments online under sort of posts online, you are the guys who are making the difference, and you are the guys who will win this thing. So we just need to carry on doing what we're doing, being vocal, speaking out, and we will win this thing. And I think if it all comes out properly, you guys will be the new few. So that's how I'm tying this in with the headline of this video. So on that positive note, and I am feeling very positive at the moment, I'll leave it there. Tim from Fair Play now. Thanks for watching.